Have you ever noticed that great ideas at work often come from unexpected places? Every organization wants smooth processes, engaged employees, and happy customers. But getting there takes a team effort. More often than not, success comes from listening to the people doing the work every day. I'm Kayla with Jotform, and in this video we will talk about what an employee suggestion program is, why it can be so effective, when it makes sense to use one, and how to set it up for success. We'll also cover common mistakes to avoid and how Jotform can help you launch a program quickly. Let's jump right in. The best employers aim to create a business where everything runs smoothly. Employees feel connected, and customers have positive experiences. But that kind of environment isn't built by one person or even one team. While many organizations have departments focus on improvement, some of the most valuable ideas come from unexpected places throughout the company. An employee suggestion program is one way to surface those ideas. Sometimes called an employee suggestion box, this type of program gives employees across the organization a way to share thoughts on how to improve the workplace, speed up processes, or make work more engaging. The suggestion box itself can be physical or digital, and employees may be allowed to submit ideas anonymously or with their names attached. Employee suggestion programs offer several benefits for both organizations and employees. One of the biggest benefits is increased employee engagement. When employees are asked for their opinions and ideas, they often feel more invested in the success of the company. That said, engagement only increases if employees see leadership taking their ideas seriously. If suggestions disappear without action, employees may lose trust in the program. Another benefit is more effective processes and systems. Employees interact with workflows, tools, and systems on a daily basis. Because of that, they often have a clearer view of what is working and what is not. This firsthand experience puts them in a strong position to suggest practical improvements that leadership might otherwise overlook. Improved internal processes can also lead to happier customers. When systems run more efficiently, employees can respond faster and more confidently to customer needs. Fewer internal issues usually mean better service and smoother experiences for customers. Even with these benefits, employee suggestion programs are not right for every organization. One key indicator of success is executive buy-in. Employees need to see that leadership supports the program and wants it to succeed. Without support at the executive level, ideas often lack the resources needed to move forward. Another important factor is whether your organization has the time and expertise to manage a suggestion program. These programs require ongoing attention. Someone needs to promote the program, review incoming suggestions, identify ideas with potential, and help coordinate implementation. Managing all of this takes time, people, and funding. In many cases, it works best to have a cross-functional team oversee the program. This team should include people from different departments and levels so that suggestions are evaluated from multiple perspectives. There also needs to be a sense of urgency around the program. If employee suggestions are consistently pushed aside in favor of other priorities, employees may assume their input does not matter. When that happens, participation drops, and the program loses momentum. Before launching an employee suggestion program, it's important to decide whether your organization can truly support it. If the answer is yes, preparation becomes the next step. One of the first things to do is create clear guidelines for suggestions. Employees should know which areas of the business you want ideas for, how detailed submissions should be, and how suggestions should be shared. It's also helpful to explain how often ideas will be reviewed so expectations are clear. Promotion is another critical piece. Employees are busy, and a single announcement may not be enough. Talking about the program in meetings over several weeks helps ensure that everyone understands what it is, why it exists, and how to participate. Incentives are also worth considering. While some employees are motivated simply by a chance to contribute, others may appreciate recognition. Incentives could include monetary rewards, public acknowledgement, or other meaningful forms of appreciation. Work culture should also guide how you structure the program. In a highly collaborative environment, anonymous submissions may feel unnecessary. In workplaces where employees work more independently or hesitate to speak up, anonymity can encourage participation. The program should fit naturally into how your team already works. There are also common pitfalls to avoid when implementing an employee suggestion program. One major issue is insufficient resources. If there is not enough time or funding to manage the program and act on suggestions, it is unlikely to succeed. Once employees notice that no one is reviewing their ideas, they will stop submitting them. Another pitfall is lack of clarity. Employees need to understand how to submit suggestions and what happens after they do. A confusing or inconsistent process can lead to frustration and lower participation. Low executive support is another common problem. When leaders do not visibly support the program, employees may feel their suggestions are not valued. Leadership involvement plays a big role in building trust and credibility. Missed opportunities can also harm the program. When organizations are slow to respond to suggestions, employees may feel ignored. Acting quickly on certain ideas helps demonstrate that the program matters and that employee input leads to real change. Setting up an employee suggestion program does not have to be complicated. Jotform makes it easy to create a program quickly without starting from scratch. You can use templates like a suggestion box template or an issue suggestion template to get started. These templates are fully customizable, allowing you to adjust text, visuals, and structure to match your organization's needs. You can also add widgets such as numeric sliders or autocomplete fields to collect more specific information from employees. Once your form is ready, sharing it is simple. You can send it through email, include a link or QR code in HR communications, or embed it on your internal website so employees can submit ideas whenever they want. To manage incoming suggestions, Jotform Tables helps you track and organize responses in one place. This spreadsheet-style database tool makes it easier to review ideas, follow up, and ensure suggestions are not overlooked. By simplifying both submission and management, Jotform helps organizations turn employee feedback into action. A well-run suggestion program can strengthen engagement, improve processes, and support continuous improvement over time. Thanks so much for watching today. I'm Kayla with Jotform, and I hope this helped you see how powerful employee suggestion programs can be. Make sure to subscribe for more helpful content, and I'll catch you in the next video.